Hey, I'm Rob, and this is my Supertramp Flagship LT camper. Let's start with the outside. Top already popped. And come back here, molly panel to hang your trash from. This right here is the 5-gallon gray water tank that you empty out with this hose. And one of the best features is a big old long basement box. I don't think I even got it all the way. There we go. It's, campers, never enough room. And on the right side, the propane tanks. Yes, there are two. And the idea is that one of them you use, it's connected full-time, and the other one is a spare or connected to a propane fire pit. At least out here in Southern California, it's pretty rare you're allowed to have open flames. Now, molly panel on the side, I hadn't put that in recently. I also had them put in the extra input for solar panels, power out in case you want to run something outside, and then power in. And the other one was the water in. And it's your basic Supertramp, right? Awesome. Okay, let's get inside. If you need a ladder, welcome to it. This is a perfect height for my 2500 Power Wagon, and I don't know if it'll be the right height for you, but if it is, welcome to take it with the camper. This is a removable mat, which is awesome because I just cleaned it because I had stepped in some pine tree sap, and it cleaned right up. Underneath the mat is this luxury vinyl plank stuff. And to get inside, I think I'll turn around real quick and show you the bamboo insert for the shower pan. You can shower with the insert or without it, just to give you a sense of things. That's what it looks like without. Yes, it comes with a shower curtain. There's a little system. Sorry about that noise. There's a little system that comes from Supertramp, and it's this shower nozzle dealy-hoo, and boy, kink-free hosing. I've never had that before. It's pretty crazy. That's the actual shower curtain itself, and this is just storage along with, this is the nozzle for the shower hot cold. Okay, your light switches, and that's actually the switch that runs the top up and down. Let's keep going. Sink, pretty good sized sink for a camper, and hot cold running water there. Cooktop I've never used, 2-burner connected to those propane tanks I just showed you. I mean, look, this is like new. Top is not all scratched up yet. Refrigerator, and the refrigerator does have a little line right there caught on something, don't know what. That's probably the worst of it, and you probably can't even see it on the video. It's the worst of any kind of quote-unquote damage one could find on this camper. It's such great condition. Refrigerator, world's tiniest freezer. It's got a little magnetic open-close on it. Again, this video is not so much for features of the camper. It's really just to show you the condition of things. All right. What else? Oh, let's show you the electronics. And here's where we get into territory that I'm a little shaky on. So that's the Truma Combi. That does both heating, hot air, and hot water. And the basement is heated. See this vent? There's one around the corner, and then there's another one down underneath this that heats that basement box that I just showed you. That Don't ask me about the electronics. That is not my strong point. You really got to go to Supertramp campers and their videos on that. This does have two 100 amp hour lithium ion Battleborn batteries. There's the other one. This is camper number 15. I don't know if you can see, there you go, camper number 15. And I'll talk a little more about that in a minute. There was the other heater outlet I was talking about. And the controls for pretty much everything right there. If you know Supertramp, you've probably already watched their videos and know exactly what all those are. Let's get underneath. I mean, again, the condition of things, I mean, there is minimal, I mean, that's the only, I think the only scuff on any interior that I can find. Right. I mean, it's just an as new condition, really. I'll explain why I'm selling it in a little bit. I'll tell you why I bought it. These windows, there are 6 of them. And they all open and have bug screens and whatnot. And that one flaps out like the one on the door does. Let me show you now the storage and then the water container as well. So speaking of container, I slept in this camper 4 nights. And that's the main reason I'm selling it. Otherwise, I'd hang on to it, but I'm not using it. I can't use it. I've got a cabin in the mountains, and that is consuming all of my time because that's been a complete, I should have torn the whole thing down. That's been a complete remodel. So on the sides, there's these 2 little cushions, and then let's see if I can get you to this stuff here. All right, so now, okay, there we are without the cushions on it. So again, I mean, everything is just brand spanking new condition. Underneath here, I went to the container store and bought some plastic boxes. After those 4 nights, I thought, okay, awesome. Okay, now let me get organized. And I got to the container store, spent the money on the containers, and never put anything in them. That's how life is. What are you going to do? Okay. Underneath this gray thing, which is kind of a pain to pull up one-handed, is a water tank. Not much to show or not much to get excited about for a water tank. That is a 1500 watt inverter that came with the camper. So that gives you a sense of, just in case again anyone needs to see any of that. Sorry, this camera's a little weird. Okay, let's get that back here. All right, now I'm gonna put these back in. Hopefully that camera follows me. It does. Yeah, I thought I would start a YouTube channel. Huh. I did. It's a whole lot harder than one would think to actually sustain anything. Okay, that's that cushion. And where's my little side guy? There it is. Cool. Next up, the bed. Let me show you this. So where do you keep all your clothes and sheets and bedding stuff? Right under here. And let's take a peek at that. Is it gonna follow me? Yeah. All right, so that gives you a sense of how high that thing goes. Super easy access. 1, 2, 3, 4 storage areas. You can see how much I've got in there. All right. And then next up, pull this guy down. Let's see. 2 fans, they both run on the same remote. It sounds tricky, but it's not. It's actually a really nifty system. You just point it at the right one and it knows. And then there's the queen size bed. Yeah, if you need the bedding, you need any of the pillows, anything that comes you see in here, it's all going with it. I'm not taking it to the cabin. And then this. So I did have this out in about 88-degree weather. It's hot. And one of the biggest selling features, besides the electric pop top, are the 6 windows. No matter which direction, if there's a breeze, you will get it in here. That's another feature that separates this camper from other campers. So I got the 2 fans, lights. Oh, this thing for this camper, in case you're still not sure about whether or not you want a Supertramp. Let's see if I can get this a little more better. Hold on, hang with me. There we go. Okay. What separates this camper from the others? The windows, the power roof, the power top. Don't underestimate that. Like I said, I hope I said earlier, I had a 4-wheel camper pop up before this. Oh, that's right. This is what separates it. Even from my 4-wheel camper, awesome camper. But like all campers and vans and trailers and whatnot, I look at them all as tools. And you might want to use a different tool for a different job, and your jobs are going to change over time. And one of the features of this camper is it's 6'9" inside. I'm not that tall. But check this out. I'm sitting on this bed. So when you wake up in the morning, you can sit up. Don't underestimate that on a long trip. Plus, if you've got friends you're out camping with and everybody wants to cram in and have breakfast or happy hour or something, you can sit a few people up here, and it's really nice. It's just a different place to sit than down below. Okay, another distinguishing factor or element or feature of this camper is the floor plan. As far as I know, there's not another camper on the market like this. Let me explain. And this is why I bought the camper. Well, one of the reasons why I bought the camper in the first place. In a factory camper, I believe it's right about here that there is another one of these composite pieces, and it's a bench, much like the bench right here or the one that I'm sitting on. And the previous owner took that out. And look how much room there is there. This, for me, besides the windows, the electric pop top, what the floor space was a biggie in terms of my interest in this camper, because I like to throw a chair out, either outdoors or indoors, depending upon weather and time and all that stuff, and have room to sit. And you don't typically get that in other campers. In my 4-wheel camper, I don't even know if it was as wide as the door here, because I had one of the rollover one, and man, that was just, it was great, it was awesome. Man, it got me out in some really neat spots. But it didn't have the room inside that this one does. So if you got dogs or, I don't know, lots of gear, I had, so this top is brand new. It's 3 months old, 4 months old. When I bought the camper, I sent it back to Supertramp, and they replaced this, all the soft top fabric, the whole thing, with their latest, greatest version of soft top. And the big changes are that the material, I don't know, to me it feels a little bit thicker. The zippers and the zipper system are super upgrade. The way it attaches this Velcro system I think it's 4 pieces now instead of just one whole piece that they used to have. So it's just like a brand new camper, folks. Yeah, look at that. I mean, the light in here is spectacular. I really don't want to get rid of it like most everybody who's in love with their rig, but I'm just not using it, and I have to finish the cabin. So when I had them replace the top, I had them add in some extra L tracks both sides of the window, thinking that I could use that as some kind of a tie-down system for my gear. There are L tracks on either side of the ceiling, right? And that's left and right side, and I've got all kinds of these connector things, like a box full of them. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. If you're not sure about Supertramp Flagship LT, reach out. Happy to answer any questions. I can talk your ear off. I love this camper. I love getting outdoors. I hope you do too. Thanks for watching. Reach out with any questions. See ya.